Hosted by Jerry Coughlan, this is SportsMatters TV.
Hi Johnny, how's things? How are you?
Pretty good. We're mid-homecoming media day in Nashville. It's going well.
And I can only imagine the demand for media with you being the champ. How are you finding that at the moment? Obviously busy as always.
Yes, busy is a good word to describe it, but good. I like busy. Busy is good.
Definitely. And speaking of homecoming, we're only weeks away. You've got a big match, main event. Tough opponent, but are you looking at getting your hands on Brian Cage?
Yes, absolutely. So Brian and I are friends, and I guess if you saw the last episode of Impact, you saw that he came out and saved Taya from whatever Killer Cross was going to do and from getting hit by a chair from Tessa. So I'm looking forward to the match for the challenge. I'm going to consider Brian a friend always, but both of us have said in interviews, he said it first, by the way, that he was going to do whatever it takes to beat me and win the title. And to me, them's fighting words. And that's what I'm expecting to have happen at Homecoming. Brian's wanted a world title for a long time. And to him, I'm the obstacle. I'm the guy on top of the mountain. And to me, Brian is worrisome. He's a machine. He's the strongest guy in the roster. I know him well and know that he's capable of amazing things. And I'm looking forward to the match because it's going to push me to my absolute limit. And I'm planning on retaining and celebrating Nashville style with some country music and some brewskis maybe down on Beale Street. And hopefully my wife Taya will be also celebrating. So we'll have 2 championships to celebrate with.
I love that. And speaking of that mountain, Johnny, you became world champion at Bound for Glory back in October in New York City. What was it like to be crowned the world champion?
Nobody starts wrestling and dreams of being a number one contender or dreams of almost winning the big match, almost being champion. Ever since I was a kid, I was dreaming of the moment that I was going to become a world champion. Winning the Impact World Championship at Bound for Glory in New York, it's hard to articulate how honored I felt, how meaningful it was, and how proud of that match I am. But it's something that it's one of the coolest things that's happened to me in my life, and I'm planning on keeping the title as long as possible.
It's well deserved, and it was well overdue in our eyes as well. Speaking of success, you've had an incredible career, over the years, in my eyes and in your Irish fans' eyes, you're such a gifted wrestler. How has your journey been since day one? And, what do you enjoy most about wrestling? We have a guy called Matt in Cork. He wanted to know, what's your favorite part of wrestling and traveling the world? What do you enjoy most?
It's funny. The part of the wrestling that I enjoy the most is the wrestling. Traveling's awesome. The camaraderie in the locker room is awesome. Feeling like I don't ever really have to grow up is awesome. But the from bell to bell, that time when I'm in the ring in front of the people and the lights are on is my favorite part.
What was it like to feature on Glow, huge Netflix show? What was it like to be part of that? Can't imagine how awesome it was for those guys to have me part of their show. I'm joking. It was really cool. Mark Maron, Alison Brie, and the cast, the creators, and Chavo Guerrero's involved too. Really made me feel like I was a part of a family when I was there for the filming the pilot of Glow. And I'm really happy with how the episode turned out. It's a really cool show. I've watched every episode of it, and I'm excited for season 3 now. Definitely. You're doing a lot of television work and, of course, movies. I'm a big fan of The Bounty Hunter. How are you finding the transition from, the wrestling to being on, obviously you're always on screen, but to be doing a lot more movies and television? It's obviously a thing you take pride in.
Really a wrestling, TV, film is all storytelling. And one thing that people said about me early in my career was that my mic skills were weak in wrestling. And with the acting and doing a lot of TV and film and acting coaching
I feel like I've turned a weak point of mine, perceived weakness, into a strength and something that I'm excited for now. Like I'm excited to cut promos in the ring. I'm excited for backstage segments, and transitioning from wrestling to TV and film and back is easier and easier now because it took me a couple years to really feel at home acting for TV and film, but I feel like I get it now and I understand my job in those circumstances as well as I understand my job in wrestling on a wrestling show. So it's they're both cool. They're both different types of storytelling. They're both rewarding.
We're looking forward to what else comes as well. And I just have to ask you two more quick questions.
Oh, wait, let me throw a question at you first. Like for Boone the Bounty Hunter, how did you see Boone the Bounty Hunter?
He's an awesome guy that I would not mess with. I would never pick a fight with him.
No, but was it available in you're in Ireland?
Yeah, we're in Ireland. Yeah, we actually got the movie here, so we let's just say it's available here, which is great.
It's available in Ireland.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm hoping for a sequel, or I've got a bunch of things that I've been writing. So a sequel to Boone or something else sometime soon.
Definitely. We appreciate it. It's good to know. And I just have to ask you a quick question, just for. We have a guy here called Phil. He's a massive fan of yours since day one. He wanted to know if you could wrestle one guy, past or present, that you have not wrestled yet, who would it be?
Man, one guy, past or present, anybody. I'd pick Macho Man. That's my dream match. One of the guys I loved the most as a kid. Present, it's tough. There's so many people now that I haven't wrestled yet. A couple of names I'd throw out would be Okada, Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Bandito. I'm a big fan of what Bandito's been doing, and it'd be cool to get in there with him too.
Epic. And last of all, you've got a legion of Irish fans that are hoping that we see you in Ireland next year with Impact Wrestling. What do you have to say to them Irish fans that have been supporting you since day one?
Man, to my Irish fans, I'll say this: you are more of a family to me than I can even articulate. My dad is 100% Irish. His dad was a police officer in Chicago. He comes from a big Irish family, and every year I celebrate Thanksgiving with a bunch of drunk Irishmen in Chicago. And we have a song that we sing every year. It's maybe not necessarily the way it was originally written, but it's a song about my real last name, Hennigan. I'll just talk it out to you so I don't have to sing it. Hennigan, spelled Hennigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Devil the man to say a word again me. Hennigan, a name that no shame will ever be connected with. Hennigan. That's me. So if people in Ireland didn't know that I come from an Irish family, they know now. And I echo those sentiments, man. I couldn't tell you how excited that I'm going to be if Impact comes to Ireland in 2019.
Fingers crossed, Johnny. Listen, we really appreciate you taking the time to speak to us today because we know how busy you are. We're going to see you very soon, and thank you for the chat. You're an absolute legend.
Thanks for having me. Tell everyone to order Homecoming, watch it live, and if anyone in Ireland happens to be in Nashville, tickets for the 6th are selling out quick, and for the 7th are still available.
Absolute legend, Johnny. We'll see you soon, my man, and we're wishing you all the best in that title defense.
All right, take care.